Hey guys, out here in the shop, getting ready to make some kerfed lining. And I think I may have cut this on the wrong axis. This is quarter sawing in this direction instead of that direction. And I'm not sure exactly if it's going to be stable or if it's going to crack or what. But I made this cool little jig for cutting kerfed lining, and I thought I would share it with you. So let's get this material milled up and we'll get over there and we'll take a quick look at it. And I gotta bend down because the camera's not high enough. It's messed up, right? Alright, hold on. We're gonna go to a different machine. We'll be right back. So I'm just gonna sand this down to 3/8 of an inch. I cut it a little heavy. And we'll just use the sander and sand it down. I found with this real soft wood, when I run through the planer and I try to take off a little bit, it puts those planer marks in it. And I really don't want that in here. I'd like for it to be nice and clean. And I'm going to come back and cut a bevel on it anyway for the kerfed lining, so we'll be good to go on that. So let's get this set up and get it run. So I got this sanded down to just under 3/8 of an inch. And we'll take it over to the bandsaw and we'll try out this new jig. It works pretty cool. I kind of got the idea from, watching YouTube, watching other guys do things that they do. And I have to make a ton of kerfed lining anyway, so I thought, why don't I just try to make it as easy as I can. Some people have motorized fixtures, that feed the stuff in for you and all that. I didn't go quite that far. I just did something that made it easy to click in to get consistent kerf cuts. So we'll go over there and check that out, all right? So this is the fixture for the bandsaw. It has a rail underneath so that it rides in the miter gauge slot right here, so that it stays square to the blade, right? And it has a spring-loaded little arm here that clicks into the kerf every time I push it forward. And so that way I can get consistent kerf cuts. A little close up. Those are the parts. It's real simple little design. The spring, you can even use a rubber band there. This piece just holds this arm down flat. And I just used little scraps of wood. This has got some flame in it. These scraps. This keeps the block. This keeps the fixture from going too far forward each time. Right, and I'll show you how it works. See if I can get close up for you. Okay, how's that? Is that close enough? I think you can get the idea. Let's give that a shot and see how we do. Obviously, you shouldn't have it sticking up a mile in there.
Just going to hold that down. See how that fits into the notch?
Okay, so that worked out well. Cool little spring system on it that allows that little arm just to click into the kerf. Every time it goes through, it clicks in, push it forward, it clicks in, and you get this nice bendable kerfed lining. Now this will bend even better if you get it wet and use one of these bending iron to make it go into these really tight curves, like on acoustic guitars, on like classical styles and little small power guitars and stuff. This is a really tight bend right here. A lot of these classical guitars actually are laminated sides because that bend is tough. This mahogany did not like to bend like that, I can tell you that right now. So anyway, that's how we make this kerf lining. I got to make a ton of this. Bends real well. It does crack easily, but like I say, if you get it wet and you work it around that bending iron, you know, you can fit it down inside here, and that's where it goes, down inside these areas here, like that, and around. Well, obviously you have to bend it to get it in here. And I think because I did it on this axis for the quarter sawn, I think that it'll be even more stable if I do it the other way. So I'm going to try it that way tomorrow and see which way works best. Got this acoustic coming nicely. We got the head block and the tail block glued in. This is looking good. So this little guitar here is coming along, making some kerfed lining. We got Charlie Roccaforte's guitar ready to go. I believe you've seen that. Let me grab it. So this baby's ready. A little fine sanding still to go, just a touch here and there. We can put a nice finish on here. We'll do a cool video of the finish. It's pretty quilted top. It's kind of quilted and flamed at the same time. Really nice looking inlay. So this little girl here will be ready to rock out. You know what I mean? And that's all I got for you today. Cool little kerfed lining jig that you can make yourself. You know, I can take some pictures of it, put it up there on YouTube, make it a little easier to see all the little parts. There's really nothing to it, and it's fun to make. I got that idea, you know, cruising through YouTube and just looking at the way other guys did things. Some guys have put a lot of work into their kerfed lining jigs, and it's amazing. The actual amount of engineering they put into it. Some of them actually auto feed. Pretty wild stuff. There's a bunch of great guys out there doing good work. I didn't want mine to be quite that complicated, so I got other things I need to do, but it was fun to build. Who doesn't like to build little tools like that, you know? It's a lot of fun. So anyway, that's all I got. You guys be good to each other out there. Be sure to support your local people. Your American-made products, man. Try to look for where it says made in USA on there. That's important to me, and I think it's important to a lot of you as well. That we buy products that were made here in America to support our mills and our textiles in our manufacturing, because if we don't do it, then who is, right? Who's going to do it? Okay, so nothing against other countries, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be anti-anyone. I'm not anti-anyone, man. I'm all about everybody getting what they need, man. But I do know that if we don't support each other, then I don't know who will do it, okay? So, not trying to preach at you. Let me get out of here. You guys be good to each other out there. Support the people that you love. And I will see you out there somewhere, all right? Peace. Y'all be good. Bye now. Work your toes.